Liam, obviously difficult result to swallow, but how would you see the game?
Yeah, I think it's really disappointing. I think we probably didn't deserve that. I think we're the better team, but we switched off in a vital moment, and ultimately it cost us the game.
We noticed that the game changed around 30 minutes when at the beginning you started with more possession, but then you started using your abilities more, going more direct and some balls behind. Second half it worked for you as well. You created chances. How frustrating is for you as a team that now you haven't scored in consecutive games, but you still create chances?
Yeah, obviously it's just a horrible feeling. I think it's not like we're not creating chances. We're creating plenty of chances, but it's just that fine tweaking of an inch or two of going in. So yeah, we're obviously frustrated, but we know it's going to come, and we have to put it right.
Obviously now you have still games to play, important games. Although the gap is now bigger than ahead of this game, do you feel that you still have a chance to go for the final push and try to sneak in the last minute to the Champions League spot?
Yeah, 100%. We still have full belief that we can do it. I think we have a really talented group, and we all believe that we can do it. So we just have to make sure in the final few games that we really put a statement on.
And personally, obviously, as a striker, everybody always asks about goals. Do you feel like, because you're working hard for the team, everybody knows the great chances. Today you were unlucky. It was a great header, hit the bar. Do you think that sometimes trying too much for you personally it brings bad luck?
Yeah, I think obviously everyone goes through bad spells, and I've just got to keep my head up, keep working hard, and hopefully it will come, because I believe in myself, and ultimately it will come out, whether it's next week or in a few weeks. But I keep believing and keep trying. So yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much, and all the best.